All right, yo guys, what's up again? It's Kyle here. Want to talk about TNA Bound for Glory. One of the matches I want to get an in-depth discussion about. That's Austin Aries versus Jeff Hardy for the World Heavyweight title. I can't really get my thoughts on both sides, on both men winning or who should win or lose. So I'll just start with the Jeff. Jeff Hardy, I'm a big fan of Jeff Hardy, but I'm very, very afraid of Jeff Hardy climbing that mountain and being on top again, because Jeff Hardy is not the most reliable wrestler. He's reliable to a certain degree, but in terms of being the guy that you want to be the face of your company and the company gets behind and he pulls that carriage, Jeff's not the most reliable. Because he's been on top of the mountain multiple times in WWE, 3 times. He was the world champ. He's been on top of the mountain with TNA, and each and every time in both companies, Jeff has screwed up. And I understand that, he's made a comeback, people are giving him a second chance, he said he's been clean, but I think the question is, and that's great, I'm proud for Jeff, clean up his life, but my question is, how long will he stay clean? How long will Jeff stay on the narrow and straight path? Because I'm afraid that if TNA gives him the belt, come down for glory, and, his responsibilities may double, Jeff Hardy's going to get burned out, and once Jeff Hardy gets burned out, Jeff is going to find interest in other things, and, well, when he does that, it's not good. And the last time he did that, it almost cost the company, just a crap load of money and their fans. And, TNA has been doing so well this year, I'm afraid that if they take that chance, that Jeff is going to screw them up, and I think that'd be unfair to TNA, who, like I said again, have been put on good shows, good pay-per-views, and the big payoff for that is Jeff Hardy screwing up again a second time and costing that company the money and the fans. I don't think that's fair to them. So I really hope Jeff does stay on the straight and narrow for many, many years to come. But again, like I said, I'm very scared of Jeff being world champ again. Secondly, on Austin Aries' end, I think Austin Aries needs to defend the title, have a successful title defense, because, again, another guy that TNA has built very well over the last year, finally becoming the world champion. They pulled that trigger. But since being world champ, Austin Aries has not had that big marquee moment or title defense to solidify him as a strong champion, in my opinion. He's a good champion, but he has not had that moment to make him a strong champion. And I think him beating a superstar of Jeff Hardy's caliber at the biggest pay-per-view could do that, or, be the first step of him doing that. I think, Austin Aries is a phenomenal talent. I think Austin Aries needs to win more so than Jeff does. Jeff can lose 30 matches in a row if you're still going to love him. He has that fan base and that following. Austin Aries, I think, still needs to be built and still needs to be brought up as a champion and look strong as a champion. Otherwise, him having been champ for about 3 months now, it's really, I have no complaints towards Austin Aries as world champ, but like I said again, he has not really done anything outstanding to solidify him, or hasn't had that moment as a world champion since he's been world champ for like 3 months. Sure, he's had good matches with Bobby Roode at Destination X when he won the belt, and at Hardcore Justice, but he just has not had that big marquee moment yet. And I think him beating Jeff could be that moment. And then also, too, though, I also put in the rough spot because I'm also thinking about the Bound for Glory series. The Bound for Glory series is like TNA's Royal Rumble, pretty much, to their big pay-per-view. And I think the importance of the Bound for Glory series should be important, that the winner of that series does win the world title. Because if you have 2 people who have won the tournament to get in that main event spot and they don't come out as the world champion, I think the tournament itself loses its meaning and its purpose and what it was set out to do. Even though the intentions of the tournament is to put that contender in the main event, a guaranteed spot in the main event for the championship. But in order to make it a big deal, that winner needs to win the world title at the big pay-per-view. It's like WWE's Royal Rumble. It's like, sure, 35% of everyone who have won the Royal Rumble went on to that year's WrestleMania to become champion, but it was important that they did win because it helped make the Royal Rumble a big deal. So I feel like that with TNA. Now, had TNA originally allowed Bobby to win the title at Bound for Glory when he was supposed to, then this year I think it would have been fine if Jeff Hardy didn't win. But if you go in 2 years straight in a row and the winner of that tournament has not won the world title at the pay-per-view, when it comes to that third year when you run the tournament, I don't think fans would find it too intriguing or find it kind of meaningless or not important. So that's just my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think. Either way, I think it's going to be a good match. I don't know who's going to win, who's going to lose, but it should be definitely an entertaining match, a main event match. I'm looking forward to it. So who do you guys think should win at Bound for Glory for the world title? Should it be Austin Aries, who defends it, or should it be Jeff Hardy being the world champ again? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments box below. And do you agree or disagree with my points when it comes to both contenders come this pay-per-view for the title? Comment, subscribe, do yourself a favor, hit that like button. Peace.